All right, we're here at Project Chimps for a very exciting day. We have the 5 male chimps that are part of Harmony Villa who are going outside for their very first time. It includes Alex, Kareem, Jermaine, Collin, and Ronald. And we're gonna show you what it looks like here as they come out of the tunnel that connects their large group villa into the South Habitat for Project Chimps. And I think we're all set and ready to go.
Right?
Let's do it.
All right, opening 9.
Jill is pressing the button. Now we'll see who comes out. And can you tell who that is from here, Jill?
Collin.
So Collin, and there goes
Kareem.
First one fully out. Oh my gosh, how exciting.
And
1, 2, 3, 4. Jermaine. And now he's going out. And that's great. He's a tight corner there, but he's staying away from that fence, which is really great. Oh, it's fantastic. So I'm going to follow Kareem and see where he goes. We've got a lot of our staff here, our interns. Oh, and there's a hug of reassurance between Kareem and Jermaine. Thank you. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here for you. Now we'll see if they go down the hill, which is where the play equipment and other play equipment and termite mound are. There's a little bit of a display by Jermaine. Kareem. So Kareem now is inside. Jermaine is sitting at the entry gate. And it's very interesting to see how differently the different groups have responded with their first opportunities to go outside. Some chimpanzees will stay very close to the villa. Some of the groups have gone right out and explored. The females of Harmony Villa, which includes Babs and LB and Sky, and the 6 younger chimps, who you can hear in the background, they're making noise here on their side of Harmony Villa. They went out, they stayed very close to the villa for the first few minutes, and then they started venturing down the hill into the 3 acres that comprise the south yard. And so we won't be surprised if these chimps stay very close to the villa, but we do hope that after a little while this morning that they will head out. And let's check back in here. Kareem is back inside. No, he's outside. Did a little foot stomp. His caregivers are encouraging him. They have an excellent rapport. Kareem is one of our more human-friendly chimpanzees, and our caregivers, Crystal Alba, and caregiver aide Maddie Silva, and caregiver supervisor Holly Subier have really done a great job in building relationships to reassure them.
Look at that face.
Now we'll see if Kareem follows the fire hose ladder that we built specifically to be kind of a hand-holding device to let them climb down to that lower platform. Thanks to our volunteers, there are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these climbing structures of various sizes around the South Habitat, and we are so grateful for their efforts. I want to ask our executive director, Allie, to just talk a little bit about what this means for a chimp like Kareem after 30 years in research.
So it's curious, of course, to see that Kareem is staying near his group that has decided to be near the tunnel and not explore just yet, which is pretty indicative of what we've seen with our males in the past, that they tend to protect their home base more rather than exploring on their first day out. Kareem has been outside on grass before, but not into a forested area, so it's probably intimidating a little bit to have so much nearby and overhead, because he's used to being the tallest object in the area, and that is not the case when he's outside in a forest covered in 30-foot trees. So he keeps venturing just a little bit further each time he goes out, but he's not quite ready to leave his group members, and I think that's probably what's holding him back, is he wants his buddies to go with him, and they're not ready.
And he's protective of them as well, right? He is clearly the highest ranking chimp in this group, and so he has kind of a protective role to play too, doesn't he?
He has a protective role to play, and it's my understanding that Jermaine, who is exploring, is kind of his second in command. So Jermaine's almost out like the scout. Kareem's back here as the leader. He's probably waiting for Jermaine to come back and give a report. Let's go from there.
Awesome. Thanks, Allie. All right, so he's out on the other side of the fire hose. And now let's see what he does.
You can do it.
Lots of encouraging words from the care staff. Kareem's looking and assessing.
There you go, Kareem. Go ahead. Pick the most difficult path possible. Do it.
Now let's see.
On the slide. It bends it down. It's broken.
Coming back over. So by contrast, so Jermaine is down, and it's going to be exciting to see what his adventure, his great adventure, was like. By contrast, all 9 females came out first. One did touch the fence, but then proceeded on, and with some reassurance from her group mates. And they are right here, kind of watching from the porch. You can see, literally right behind me, one of the chimps here. I'm on the very roof of the villa, which is why this looks so cagey, but of course we're looking down into a big, large expanse of their open-air porch. And that is Noelle, who's got an eye on what's going on, as well as LB. So they're watching really intently to see what's going on with the males outdoors. But anyway, they pretty quickly went down in pairs and small groups into the habitat. So Jermaine's coming back from his adventure down the hill. Perhaps Allie's right, he's on his way back to report back. All right, so we've reached minute 15. We are super optimistic that they are going to kind of gather their courage and venture out further into the forest. We're going to keep you posted and may even come back with some footage of that if we can capture that, but certainly we'll have a full video on this day out within the next day or two as we build up for our celebration of World Chimpanzee Day on Sunday, July 14th. So thank you, everybody, for joining us on this really exciting day. We never know how it's going to go, but it's still exciting nonetheless to see the very beginnings of their life in the forest. Thanks to everybody who is watching this video.